Hello, host Eric here, host of Talking with Famous People, and I'm the individual manning the information desk in this video. This one is specific to GoToMeeting and the remote sessions that I host pretty frequently with whomever wishes to join. So I do get a lot of questions about this, and so I want to make a video specific to this. Number one, the question often asked is, how do I know when it's going to be? And the answer is, unfortunately, you don't. You can set up notifications on your phone to get notified when a Talking with Famous People video pops up, but only some of those videos will be GTM announcements. In the announcement, it will say at least this: GoToMeeting now, GTM now, all welcome, and then it'll probably say something silly in the title because I like to make silly titles and stuff. Anyway, so if you like, well, I never seem to see them. I keep missing them. I'm sorry. I often host them in the middle of the night. I want to take advantage of good times to host them when I can get a big room full of people, and I don't. I just don't. I don't do that because I typically want to get a bunch of ducks in a row before I host a session. And it's like I always want, I know that once I start hosting a session, then that's its own set of things. And those can even sometimes spiral for longer than I anticipate. And so I just don't know when they are. Okay. You will see an announcement that will pop up when I have it. And it'll be announced here on YouTube. Will I also put the announcement on the Facebook page? I might. Sometimes I do. Usually I don't. I'll try to remember to, but it's an extra step that sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Number two question. Okay, well, how do I actually join once I decide I want to join? What do I have to do? Do I have to pay a service or something? No, nothing like that. So I'm going to walk you through the process right now. One way to do it is to simply go here. You can do this anytime you want to see if there's a session happening right now. Is there a session happening right now? I might want to go play Talking with Famous People. Oops. Okay, GoToMeet.me/famous. That's https://GoToMeet.me/famous. You type that in there, and it'll show you this thing. So it says hosts meeting because my name is host Eric and thinks host is my first name. So anyway, if you click this, you will discover that you have a feeling of juicy, happy times in your life. Now, since I'm not logged in, it says I'm waiting for host Eric. I'm logged into my debate GoToMeeting page right now. So this is what you would see if the room has not been opened by me, then it'll just say you're waiting. That means there's not a session going on right now. If I announce it and you click that, you won't get this. You'll see there is a session. Now this is what it looks like when you download the app. So you don't have to download the app. The reason I use GoToMeeting in part is because it allows you to participate from your browser window. Okay, so you may have a little bit of off and on trouble with GoToMeeting periodically, and that's the topic of question number 3. Question number 3 relates to the technical aspect of GoToMeeting, and I will show you that right now. Hello, back now with part 2 of the GoToMeeting instructional video, and I just opened GoToMeeting and I am now recording this video with the fact that within the room, right after I opened it, Lorenz Walker comes in. Why? Well, because he had that thing open that I was showing you before I got to this part. And so that's what happens if you are waiting for me to start a room, and then I do start a room, then you just get put into it like Lawrence Walker just did. Okay, so anyway, this is what it looks like, and if you're trying to figure out how to use GoToMeeting and you're having some difficulties, well, there sometimes are various audio interface issues that give it a little trouble and other problems like that. But this thing here, oh, just random luck. Okay, so Lawrence Walker is correcting me. He didn't have it waiting. He just tried it at that moment, and then randomly is when I just happened to open the thing. So this thing will tell you your mic is on or off. This will tell you your camera's on or off. This gives you your options, right? So I currently only have one audio device enabled on my computer, so it's only going to show one. If I had more than one enabled, it would show them both. And I used to have more than one enabled, but this new device makes me crash if I do. So, all right, and then the same thing with your webcam here. And you'll look here, Piao, and it'll show you your choices. I've got two choices on webcam because there's one built in with the laptop and one that I'm using. Okay, so the other thing to note is there's a chat feature. Here it is down here, and you can type into it. Be aware that I do not really usually keep up with the chat goings on unless somebody reads it out loud to me. I tend to engage with people who are either on camera or on mic, and I engage with chat to the extent that somebody else brings it to my attention. It's not because I'm intentionally ignoring chat, it's just I can't keep track of that many things in my head at once. So if you are having problems with GoToMeeting, then what you can do is you can leave and come back. Now, in order to demonstrate this, I'm going to make Lawrence Walker the organizer, and now, like so, Piao. And then I'm going to leave and come right back, Piao. Leave meeting. And I'm going to come back, join meeting. It's this top one, I think. Okay, and so this demonstrates that, in fact, as sometimes happens, people will want to stay in the room after I'm done making the videos. I'm like, I'm done. I gotta go upload these videos or something. You're welcome to stay in there. I can make somebody the organizer and you guys can hang out there, which happened the other night. People wanted to stay in after I left, and that was fine. I have no problem with that. That's why Talking with Famous People has its own room, so that we can do that kind of shit. So now I'm back here with Lawrence Walker in the house, in his house, as they say. So, okay, now that this is the wizard, the whatnot, so that people can see Lawrence Walker, I'm going to ask you to share your screen so that we can see that since you're organizer now, you should be able to share your screen. Maybe I have to make you presenter too? No. Organizer includes presenter. Presenter is a subset of organizer. So could you share your screen? To do that, you'd push this, but if I do it on mine, it doesn't show up on my own, right? You don't share your own. So if he were to share his screen, it's going to pop up on here. Are you not able to, or what? Huh. Okay. Can you leave and come back, Lawrence Walker? That is this video here. You get the gist of it. You can share your screen if I make you presenter. You know, that kind of shit. So anyway, that's how you do it. What does that thing say?